Moving on to lot number 64. Lot number 64 coming out behind me, a Ford Fiesta. Looking for an opening bid automatic transmission who starts me out at 250, at 250,000, at 250,000 and 250 at 250 at 250 now. Who starts me out at 180, 180,000, at 180,000 to start. At 180,000 to start, looking 180 at 180 at 180 at 180 now. At 180,000, at 180,000, at 180,000, at 180,000, at 180,000, at 180. Will you take me to 180 at 180 at 180 at 180 now? At 180,000 only. 180 I have 190 at 190, at 190, at 190. At 190, will you take me to 190 at 190 at 190 now? At 190,000, absolute bargain, ladies and gents, at 190,000. At 190,000. At 190,000, will you take me to 190 at 190 at 190 now? At 190,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 190,000. At 190,000. Last call for any interest at 190,000. Yes, no, maybe at 190,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance at 190,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 190,000. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot number 65. Lot number 65, the MGZS, looking for an opening bid who starts me out at 400. At 400,000 now. At 400,000 to start, looking for 4. Who starts me out at 290? At 290,000. At 290,000 to start, looking for 290 at 290 at 290,000 now. At 290,000. At 290,000 to start, looking for 290. At 290,000 to start, looking for 290 at 290 at 290 now. At 290,000 to start. At 290,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 290,000. We'll pass that in and move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 66. Lot number 66. 2021 Suzuki Desire. Looking for an opening bid who starts me out at 450. At 450,000 to start. Former Suzuki Desire who starts me out at 380. At 380,000 to start. At 380,000. At 380,000. At 380,000 at 380 at 380 at 380 at 380,000 now. At 380,000. At 380,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 380,000. Next lot number 67. Lot number 67. 2019 Nissan Navara. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out? You can see it going through the water, ladies and gents. It's a beautiful looking pickup. Who starts me out at 725? At 725. At 725. At 725. Who starts me out at 725? Who starts me out at 580? 580,000. At 580, I have 6. At 600,000 now. At 600, we take me to 6. At 6. At 6. At 600,000 now. At 600, who takes me to 6. At 600,000 now. At 600, we take me to 6. At 6. At 6. At 600,000 now. At 600,000. At 600,000. At 600. Take me to 640. At 640. At 640. At 640,000. Absolute bargain at 640. 650 sold. At 650. At 650. At 650. 650. At 650. 650. It's for sale, ladies and gents. 660,000 now. It's for sale at 660,000. Gavel is up at 660,000 now. At 660,000, just in time. 660, 670. 660 with choice. 670. At 670. At 670, 680. 680, 690. At 690. 690 back in the game. 7. At 700,000 now. At 700,000, you take me to 7. At 7. At 7. It's 10,000 difference to come this far. At 700,000. At 700,000. It's for sale. I have 690. Looking for 7. At 700,000 now. At 7, will you take me to 7? At 7. At 7. At 7. At 7. At 700,000 now. At 700,000. All in, all done. It's with JP. Looking for 700,000 going once. At 700,000. Just in time, Ken. 710. At 710. At 710, will you take me to 710? All in, all done going once. Twice. Sold 700,000. Bid a number 2, 3, 5. Bid number 2, 3, 5. Moving on to lot number 68. Lot number 68, 2016 Ford Fiesta. Who starts me out at 250,000? At 250,000 to start. Looking at 250 at 250 at 250 now. Who starts me out? Let's play the game. Who starts me out at 160? 160, an absolute bargain of 160,000 now. At 160,000 now. At 160,000, we take it to 160 or 160 or 160 or 160 now. At 160,000 now. At 160, we take it to 160 or 160,000 now. An absolute bargain, ladies and gents, at 160,000 only. Last call for any interest at 160,000. 160, I have 170. At 170,000 now. At 170, we take it to 170 or 170 or 170 or 170 or 170 now. At 170. At 170, we take it to 170 or 170 or 170 or 170,000. We're still a little bit shy. Last call for any further advance at 170,000 now. At 170,000. Last call for any further advance at 170 or 170 or 170,000. At 170,000. At 170,000, we take it to 170. At 170, 180. 180, and I'll put it up for sale. At 180,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 180,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 69. Lot number 69 of 2018, this is our mirror. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 325? At 325. At 325. At 325. Who starts me out at 260? At 260,000 now. At 260,000 to start. Looking at 260 at 260,000 now. At 260,000. At 260,000 now. At 260,000. At 260,000 now. At 260,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further interest of 260,000. An absolute bargain of 260,000 only. At 260,000. At 260,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest of 260,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Lot number 70, 2020 Ford Ranger. Manual transmission, looking for an opening bid. Beast of a unit. Who starts me out at 750,000. At 750. At 750 today. Who starts me out at 580? 580,000. At 580,000. Who starts me out at 580, at 580, at 580, at 580, at 580 now. At 580,000. At 580,000. At 580,000 to start, looking for 580. At 580,000. At 580,000 to start, looking for 580. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest at 580,000 only. Last call for any interest at 580,000. We'll pass that in, move on to lot number 71. Lot number 71, a Photon Gratuor. Little minivan, nice tidy unit, ladies and gents. Who starts me out at 270,000? At 270,000. At 270,000. Who starts me out at 210? At 210. At 210,000 now. At 210. At 210,000 to start. At 210. At 210 to start. Looking for 210, at 210, at 210. At 210. At 210. At 210. At 210. Any interest at 210? Last call, ladies and gents, at 210,000. Moving on to our next lot, lot number 72. It's coming on down, ladies and gents. It's taking a little bit of time because of the rain. Please be sure to check out hmr.ph, www.hmr.ph, our website for all of your retail, wholesale, and auction needs. At the moment, we've got a very big variety of imported consumer items and electronics, gadgets, kitchenware, furniture, which are coming in from Australia. Over the coming months, we've got approximately 40 containers of merchandise coming in from Australia. Premium quality items at a discounted price. You name your price. Check out www.hmr.ph. We've also got a lot of auto, truck, and motorbike auctions for your bidding pleasure. So be sure to check out our website, sign up for our newsletter, and participate, be kept up to date with our auction, our retail, and our wholesale items. Lot number 72. For the Nissan NV350, who starts me out at 875? At 875 to start. At 875 to start, looking at 875. At 875, who starts me out at 680? At 680,000 to start. At 680, I have 7. At 700,000 now. I'm bid, looking for 7. At 7 and 7 and 7 and 700,000 now. At 700,000, we take me to 7. At 700,000, we take me to 7. At 7 and 7 and 7 and 700,000 now. At 700,000. At 700,000, we take me to 7. At 700,000 now. At 700,000, we take me to 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 700,000 now. At 700, I have. At 700, 720. At 720. At 720. At 720. At 720. Any further advance? 720 at 720 at 720 at 720 now. At 720. We're still a little bit shy at 720. At 720. At 720. At 720. I have 740. At 740. At 740. At 740. The bids with Joyce. Looking for 740. Any further advance? 740 at 740 at 740 at 740 now. At 740. At 740. Yes, no, maybe at 740,000 now. At 740. We're still a little bit shy at 740. At 740. Any further advance? 740,000. At 740. At 740. At 740,000 now. 740. I have 760. At 760. At 760. It's a beautiful looking unit at 760. At 760. At 760. We tame it to 760. At 760,000 now. At 760. We tame it to 760. At 760,000 now. At 760,000. At 760,000. Any further advance? 760,000 now. It's with JP looking for 760. At 760,000 now. At 760, just a little bit shy at 760. At 760,000 now. At 760. At 760, we tame it to 760. At 760,000 now. At 760,000. At 760. At 760. At 760,000 now. At 760. Yes, no, maybe at 760,000 now. At 760,000 now. At 760,000. Last call, ladies and gents. We're still a little bit shy at 760,000 now. Last call at 760,000. 750, I'll put it for sale. 750, it's for sale. 760. At 760, gavel is up. It's for sale, ladies and gents. Don't miss out at 760. At 760,000. Only 10,000 difference. It's for sale. The gavel is up. The gavel is up at 760,000 now. At 760,000 now. At 760, we take me to 760. All in all done at 760,000 going once. 760, 770. At 770, the gavel is up at 770,000 now. At 770. At 770,000, all in all done at 770,000 going once. At 770,000 going twice. Sold for 770,000, bidder number 280. Bidder number 280. Moving on to lot number 73. Moving on to lot number 73. We've got 2016 Mazda 2. Automatic transmission. Lovely looking unit, ladies and gents. Who starts me out at 450? At 450,000 now. At 450,000 to start. Looking for 450 at 450 at 450 now. Who starts me out at 390? At 390,000 now. At 390 for Mazda 2 at 390 at 390 at 390 at 390 now. At 390,000 now. At 390,000, 390 at 390 at 390,000. Last call. We'll pass that in. Move on to lot number 74. 2019 Hyundai Elantra. Who starts me out at 450? At 450,000 now. At 450,000. At 450. At 450,000 now. At 450. At 450,000 now. Who starts me out at 380? 380,000 now for the Hyundai Elantra. At 380,000. At 380,000 to start. Looking for 380 at 380 at 380 at 380,000 now. At 380,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 380,000. Last call at 380,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Lot number 75, 2019 Hyundai Accent. Who starts me out at 4? At 400,000. At 400,000 to start, looking for 4. Who's going to start me out at 350? At 350,000. At 350,000 to start, looking at 350 at 350,000 now. At 350,000 to start, looking at 350 at 350 at 350 now. Last call, ladies and gents, any interest of 350,000. Last call at 350,000. 350, I have 360. At 360. At 360. At 360. At 360,000 now. At 360,000 now. At 360. At 360,000 now. At 360,000, any further advance at 360 at 360,000 now. At 360,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance, 360,000. Last call. We'll pass. 360 accepted, 370. At 370,000 now. At 370. At 370. Take me to 370. At 370. At 370. At 370. At 370. At 370,000. We take me to 370. 370. I have 380. Ladies and gents, at 380. At 380,000 now. At 380, we take me to 380. At 380. At 380. At 380. At 380 now. At 380,000. At 380,000. At 380,000, ladies and gents. Last call, the gavel is up at 380,000 going once. At 380,000 going twice. Sold for 370,000, bid number 280. Bid number 280. Moving on to lot number 76. Lot number 76, we got a 2017 Ford Ranger DBL Wild Track. Looking for an opening bid, ladies and gents. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 800,000? At 800,000 now. At 800,000. At 800,000 to start. Look at that today at 800,000 now. At 800,000. Who starts me out at 620? 620,000. At 620,000 to start. Look at 620 at 620 at 620 at 620 now. At 620,000 now. At 620,000 now. At 620. At 620,000. At 620,000, ladies and gents. Last call at 620,000 now. At 620,000. At 620,000 to start. Look at 620. At 620,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 620,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 620,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot, lot number 77. Nissan Almera, automatic transmission. Who starts me at 280? At 280,000. At 280,000 to start. Looking for 280 at 280 at 280 at 280 now. Who starts me out at 230? 230,000. At 230 only. Looking for 230 at 230 at 230 at 230 at 230 now. At 230,000. At 230,000. At 230,000 to start. Looking for 230 at 230 at 230 at 230 at 230 now. At 230,000. 230 up the top. 240. At 240,000 now. At 240,000. Any further advance? 240 at 240 at 240 now. At 240. 240 I have. 250. At 250. At 250. 250 I have. 260. At 260. 270. At 270 we take me to 270 at 270 at 270 now. 280. At 280. 280. 290. At 290,000 now. 293. Is that a bid at 290? At 290? At 290,000. At 290,000. It's with a Lakers fan at 280. Looking for 290. At 290,000 now. At 290. At 290,000 now. At 290,000. It's for sale. The gavel is up. Last call at 290,000 going once. It's for 290,000 going twice. Sold 280,000. Bid a number. Bidder number 224. Sold to bidder number 224. Lot number 78, 2018 Toyota Avanza. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 550? At 550. At 550 to start. Looking for 550 at 550 at 550 now. Who starts me out at 420? At 420,000 to start. At 420 to start. Looking for 420 at 420 at 420 now. At 420,000 now. At 420,000 to start. Looking for 420. At 420,000 now. At 420,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 420,000. Last call for any further advance at 420. 420 I have. 440. At 440,000 now. At 440, will you take me to 440 at 440 now? At 440. At 440. At 440, will you take me to 440 at 440 at 440 now? Any further interest at 440,000. At 440. At 440, any further advance to 440,000 now. At 440. At 440. At 440,000 now. At 440, we take me to 440 at 440 now. At 440,000 now. At 440. At 440,000 now. At 440,000 now. At 440, we take me to 440 at 440 at 440 at 440 now. Any further advance, ladies and gents, at 440,000 now. At 440. At 440,000. At 440. At 440,000 now. Any further advance at 440 at 440 at 440 now. At 440. At 440. At 440. At 440. At 440, we take it to 440. At 440,000 now. At 440,000. Last call, ladies and gents. We're still a little bit shy. At 440,000. Last call for any further advance at 440,000. We're still a little bit shy at 440. Last call at 440,000. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. If you're interested in making an offer for any of our cancelled units, please go speak to our buy now area today. Very close. Lot number 79, Ford EcoSport Trend. Who's going to start me out at 400,000? At 400,000 to start. Looking for 4. At 400,000 now. At 400,000. At 400,000. At 400,000 to start. At 400,000. At 400,000, who starts me out? At 320. 320,000. At 320,000 to start, looking at 320. At 320,000. At 320,000 to start, looking at 320 and 320 and 320 now. At 320,000. At 320,000. At 320,000 to start. At 320,000 to start. 20,000. Last call. Any advance to 320,000. Last call at 320,000. We'll pass it in and move on to our next lot. Pass it in and move on to our next lot. Lot number 80. 2020 Hyundai H100. Looking for an opening bid. Looking for an opening bid at 750. At 750,000 to start. Looking at 750. At 750,000 to start. At 750,000. At 750,000. Who's going to start me out at 640? At 640,000. At 640,000 to start. Looking at 640 at 640 at 640 now. At 640,000 now. At 640,000. At 640,000. At 640,000. At 640,000. At 640,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 640,000. Last call at 640. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 81. Nissan Almera. Who starts me out? Looking for an opening bid. Who starts me out at 320? At 320,000 to start. At 320,000 to start. Who starts me out at 250? At 250,000. At 250,000. At 250,000 to start for the Almera. 250 at 250 at 250 now. At 250,000 to start. At 250,000 to start. Looking for 250. At 250,000. We have an inch at 250. At 250,000 now. At 250,000 now. At 250,000. At 250,000, ladies and gents. Last call at 250,000. Last call for any further interest at 250,000. At 250,000. At 250,000 now. At 250,000, last call. We'll move on to lot number 85. Moving on to lot number 85. Lot number 85, a 2020 Ford Ranger Wildtrak automatic transmission, looking for an opening bid at 1 million. At 1 million pesos to start. At 1 million to start. At 1 million to start. At 1 million to start. Who starts me out at 850? 850,000. At 850,000 to start. Looking for 850 at 850 at 850 now. At 850,000 to start. At 850 to start. Looking for 850 at 850 at 850 at 850 now. At 850,000 to start. At 850,000 to start. Looking for 850. At 850,000 now. At 850,000 to start. Looking for 850 at 850 at 850 at 850 now. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest at 850,000. Last call for any interest at 850,000. We'll pass that in, move on to lot number 86. Moving on to our next lot, ladies and gents. Give that just a moment to come on down. It's very wet outside, taking a little bit longer than normal to get our vehicles into place. So we appreciate your patience today. We'll be bringing that unit down. So thank you very much for braving the weather today. It looks like it's going to be wet for a while, ladies and gents. Looks like it's going to be wet for a while, so we really do appreciate you coming and joining with us in person. Next time, if you're flooded in or you're unable to come to bid with us, please join our live stream bidding, our online bidders. You can join at www.hmr.ph or speak to any one of our marketing staff about setting up an account so that you can join through our live stream bidding. It's the next best thing to the real thing, ladies and gents. You can see video, you can hear the highlights, and you can bid in real time against the live crowd. Moving on to lot number 86, 2018 Photon Gratuita, looking for an opening bid. Who starts me out at 190? At 190,000. At 190, who starts me out at 150? At 150,000. At 150,000 to start, 150 or 150 or 150 or 150 or 150 now. At 150,000. At 150,000. At 150,000. At 150,000, ladies and gents. Last call for an interest at 150,000. We'll pass that in and move on to our next lot. Lot number 87, Ford EcoSport Ambiente.